Nice to meet you, madam. We are from Team 16. My name is Feng Zixin and my matrix number is 287453. Today, I will present the part of company's name, address, type of business and nature of business, company's vision and mission, and also the company's product and services. The company that has been chosen was Bonia Corporation Berhad, which was founded in 1974. The founder of this company was Mr. Chiang Sam-seng, which also has the position of Chief of Executive in Bonia Corporation Berhad. Bonia Corporation Berhad is a fashion brand which specializes in leather-based products. Most of its products are made from high-quality leather goods such as clothes, footwear, handbags, backpacks, wallets, and many more. As in Malaysia, Bonia Corporation Berhad was located at 62 Jalan Medan, Taman Medan, 56000 Cheras, Kuala Lumpur. Bonia Corporation Berhad was originally started in Singapore, then finally succeeded in 1980 and became the market leader in Malaysia, especially in the fashion industry market. After a few years, Bonia had opened its first boutique in Malaysia in 1988 and expanded its brand more globally to other countries. In 1994, Bonia Corporation managed to be listed on the main board of Bursa Malaysia until now. Furthermore, the group also has developed another two in-house brands, which are Sembonia and Calorino. The vision of Bonia Corporation Berhad is focused on the potential inherent in the company's future to be highly effective on future growth of the economy. The second vision is to be a billion-dollar company to maximize long-term return to shareholders with increasing revenue and profit. The third vision is to be a responsible corporate citizen. They promote more eco-friendly products as part of corporate social responsibility activities. The fourth of the vision is to build a brand awareness. Bonia Group focus on their digital marketing strategies to build brand awareness as the most desirable brands in the fashion industry, which will be relevant to all generations. The mission of Bonia Corporation Berhad is to be recognized as an international luxury brand with excellent customer satisfaction. And the second mission is to build, recognize, and reward their value human capital in resources. And the third is to provide sound return to stakeholders and fulfill communities' social responsibilities. Bonia Corporation Berhad is well known as an expert in producing and designing leather products for ladies and gentlemen based on their unique desire, taste, and personal style. Bonia offers a wide range of products such as leather bags, wallets, accessories, shoes, and watches for women and men. There are a variety of leather bags offers, such as backpacks, sling bags, bucket bags, shoulder bags, crossbody bags, satchels, totes, hobos, waist pouch, and cabin luggage. Same for men, there are backpacks, messenger bags, crossbody bags, business bag, totes, small bags, and belt bags offered by Bonia. They also supply other non-leather products such as sunglasses and scarves. The services offered by Bonia is online shopping apps that can help to improve human lives. After choosing the most preferred products, customers can make payment online by using an e-wallet or online banking, which is just a one-click payment. Another service is the gift wrapping service when consumer needs it if they want to buy for their family and friends. A delivery and shipping service offered by Bonia were considered safe and faster. After consumers receive the product, Bonia offers a return and exchange service and warranty service when problems appear on the product.
My name is Jin Yan Li and my matrix number is 287408, and I will present about the main competitor of company Bonia Corporation Berhad. The main competitor for Bonia Corporation Berhad is Charles Skate & Coach. The founder for Bonia is Chia Seng Sam in 1974. Mr. Chia Seng Sam opened the first boutique in Malaysia in 1988. Charles Skate found at 1996 and the brand is by Singapore, and Coach is New York City, which is an American trading fashion company established in 1941. The target group of Bonia Corporation Berhad is between the age 20 to 49 years old and targeting both male and female markets. Charles K is between 25 to 49 years old and mostly targeting female, and the Coach is middle to upper class people who possess high purchasing power. Charles K and Coach provide similar products with Bonia, which are bag, shoe, wallet, and belt. On quality product, Bonia also provide the product made from leather, which is same with Coach, while Charles K is made with polysynthetic material. At the price, Coach is selling a higher price, which is Rm600 to Rm1500 than Bonia, because the price of Bonia is sold in two pricing, which is promotional pricing and international pricing. In promotional pricing, Bonia will give discount for certain product and long warranty, while international pricing is charged a special price for certain product for some country. The quality of Charles K product is lower than Bonia, although the price are cheaper than Bonia, which is Rm300 to Rm800.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Aiza binti Maiz Sukari. My metric number is 287364. Today I will present about Bonia current trend and issue. The biggest trend that happened in Bonia is demanding the economic shift. The movement control command that has declared by the government has limited the people movement in a way to decrease the spread of coronavirus. Because of that, online purchasing and home delivery have become the first option in the community, especially for Bonia customer. The impact of this pandemic COVID-19 has changed the consumer behavior dramatically in case of following the current trends such as the online purchase and home delivery by offering the runner to deliver their thing. Second, e-commerce and online selling trend are gaining dominance in the business of Bonia Corporation Berhad. E-commerce is performing online commercial activity that includes selling and buying from the internet by the apps. The current situation of pandemic COVID-19 accelerated the growth of e-commerce in Bonia marketing. Some online seller and agent are already starting to grow their business by doing paid review, ads, and content through an app like Instagram, TikTok, and so on. Thus, online selling and buying cannot be denied as a famous trend in Bonia Corporation Berhad. The third one is implementation of contactless payment option, also becoming one of the main trend for the majority of customers, especially for Bonia. The COVID epidemic transmission has given worries to the people, especially when they are going to pay for things by stretching out the money to the cashier and receiving the balance money. By the contactless payment option like credit card and debit card that has become the trend in business, it can avoid contact at a time to overcome the COVID epidemic transmission. The main issues with Bonia are its deteriorating financial position and high operating leverage. As a result, its target market has been lowered to 17 cents from 18 cents. Bonia Corporation Berhad recorded a disappointing first quarter of the financial year 2019 start to the year, with core net profit declining 64% year-on-year due to declining sales across brands in both the local as well as its overseas market, consequently compressing margin against high operating leverage. Next, the company's sales declined sequentially and year-on-year largely due to impact of the goods and services tax. The sales decline was mainly due to the group large ticket purchases. It also fared worse sequentially, highlighting that the tax holiday from the zero rating of the goods and services tax was not a boon for the retailer, but rather went towards large ticket purchases. And the last one, the company's sales decline is expected to continue in the next couple of years. This is because a meaningful turnaround in sales from the shift in marketing strategy may take at least 6 to 9 months. We expect the negative because the same-store sales growth trend to persist in the financial year of 2019, estimate and the first quarter of the financial year of 2020. Competition from budding entrants and established international players, online and omnichannel retailer in particular, will also remain stiff. Now I will pass to other presenter. Thank you.
Let's move on to another part for Bonia Corporation Berhad, and I will be presenting about the next part, which is the SWOT analysis for Bonia Corporation Berhad. Basically, SWOT analysis stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. After doing some research on Bonia Corporation Berhad, we had discovered few SWOT analysis from this company. The strength of Bonia Corporation Berhad are as follows. The first one is Bonia has a strong brand name. I am sure that everyone knows that Bonia has already become the market leader, particularly in Malaysia. And by this, Bonia has already a well-known company that specializes in leather-based fashion industry. The second strength of Bonia Corporation Berhad can be found through the present and past employees. Bonia takes a big step by training their workforce after hiring them, or we call it as on-the-job training, in order for them to be able to help customers fulfill their wants and needs. The third strength is Bonia also had established a partnership with mostly popular platform, where they had a partnership with Isetan and Pakistan Grand. Not only that, Bonia also collaborates with online platform business or e-commerce, which is Zalora, Shopee, Lazada, and many more. Next, I will talk about the weakness of Bonia Corporation Berhad. Firstly, Bonia offers similar products with the other competitors, such as Charles & Keith, Gucci, Coach, and others. It means that Bonia should always think of an innovation or make a new products. Not only that, Bonia also should do an aggressive marketing to promote their product. Next, Bonia is lack of choice in the products offered. The color and the design of the leather product, such as bag, wallets, and shoes, are less than competitors. Namely, Charles & Keith offer a variety of design and colors of bags. The other weaknesses that we have discovered is the demographic factors. Demographic factors are like age, gender, and income may affect the buying decision. One of the reasons is when people reach 30 years old, their income levels are more stable compared to the young people because they have buying power. So basically, Bonia has targeted only those people with high income to be their potential buyers. Opportunities that we had discovered in this study was, firstly, globalize the business. Bonia has already expanded their business not only in Malaysia and Singapore, but also in Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Japan, Indonesia, Kuwait, Taiwan, Saudi Arabia, and Vietnam. From this, it can be considered that Bonia has dominated the Asian market. Therefore, this potential should have been utilized to try to expand their brands into more global markets by targeting more to Western countries such as North and South America, Europe, and many more. Next opportunities that Bonia should take is embrace the growth of information technology. The use of IT in the fashion industry could bring so many benefits to the organization. For instance, using the novel fabric, whereby this fabric has the ability to regulate the total number of heat or cold automatically. This technology seems to be a trend in the fashion industry in the future, so becoming the first to start using this technology may be profitable to the brands. Another opportunity is product expansion. The product expansion that should be highlighted here is that Bonia should add more product lines in their clothes section. Bonia could introduce a modest way for the Muslim women. On top of that, Bonia also could venture into new fields, such as selling cosmetic products to attract more customers in purchasing the brand. Last element in the SWOT analysis is the threats. The first threat for Bonia Corporation Berhad was the pandemic COVID-19, and I am very sure that every business has suffered in this pandemic. There are lots of risks faced by Bonia, which mostly caused the organization to face losses. This situation then affects Bonia sales, where they are not only closing the outlets, but also experiencing sales drop drastically due to no buying power. Besides that, another threat for Bonia Corporation Berhad is intense competition with the competitors. Bonia has achieved the maturity stage in product life cycle, whereby, as expected, there will be too many competitors existed in the market. So, Bonia had to do an aggressive marketing to market their product, which will end up affect their costs. Last but not least, the threats faced by Bonia are customers' lifestyle changes and their desires change every day because of many new ideas and products offered in the market. This indicates that consumers are into the trends, which if Bonia didn't innovate its product, there's a possibility that Bonia will lose its customer indirectly.
My name is Nur Rashida Binti Majid and my metric number is 287447. Today, I want to discuss about the future direction of Bonia. Firstly, Bonia will focus more on future growth of the company. So, based on the research that I found, Bonia have been buying 2 parcels of land in the Bukit Bintang area for 49.35 million cash in 2020. This investment will give opportunity for Bonia to render income due to the strategic location of the land. From this, Bonia can increase their source of revenue and income stream from the lands for future. Next, Bonia future direction focus on increasing revenue and profit. Bonia is more focused on their customer, review their pricing strategy and expand their market in order to increase revenue. Based on this, Bonia has a vision for the company future result and cash flow, including forecast growth in the future revenue and operating profit margins. Other than that, future direction is to keep people in mind. So Bonia is promoting more eco-friendly product as responsibility activity. Bonia use eco-friendly green leader to create the eco-elegant Brina collection and incorporate the eco-friendly concept into its luxury brand. Bonia will become one of the company that is leading the way in implementing and promoting sustainability for future direction. Lastly, future direction of Bonia is to be better on marketing strategy, especially in digital. For example, Bonia has developed its e-commerce platform to provide relevant information. Bonia also focus on promoting digitalization such as e-warranty, e-voucher, online member application and customer electronic notification through social media and email. Bonia enhance their efficiency, increase cost saving as well as minimize paper use. In conclusion, sale of Bonia product is increasing rapidly. This shows Bonia has a good view in their future. Bonia will be most popular of luxury brand and worldwide. That's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning everyone. My name is Jaslina binti Yulandi. My metric number 287339. So now, this is my turn to share with you guys about suggestions on appropriate strategies for the company. So the first part that I will share with you guys is brand management. The company should concern and should emphasize on brand management, which is the brand management should create a brand value through the primary vision. This is important to help the company to give an overview of product to the customer. The second point is product design. Why is product design? This is because this is the main important factors that will attract customer to buy our product. For example, when the company have and create a unique design, of course the customer will attract to buy and will attract to know and see the product. So the designer should emphasize on and they need to concern on current situation, such as they need to know who's their customer and what is the current trend and now season. So when they know all of that, so they will give a best designing of the product to the customer. And the third point is supply chain and quality control. This is help to ensure that only high materials and best materials used to their product. When they use to give best and high material of their product, so this is bring a satisfaction to the customer and they will very satisfied with their product and there is no complaint. So this is can bring the product a more increase to sales. And the fourth is customer relationship and marketing management. This is important to give the customer add service values. Then this is important to maintaining and to give a high relationship for the company and the customer. And the 5th point is expand the branch. This is very important. Why? This is because they can marketing their product through the hot country or to the country that have a high sales or high marketing, such as the US and China. And The last one is dominate the digital marketing. Why this is important? This is because everyone are using internet. Now internet is a best or is the main platform that they use to bring their product for the customer. So they can dominate the digital market with sales and promoting their product from the websites and from the online selling of online shopping such as Shopee, Zalora and such as all of that. So the dominating the digital market is a very important if you want to grow up your business and to grow up your product. So that is 6 points that I will share that I share with you guys just now. So that's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, we would like to thank our lecturer, Madam Jenny Su Hui Sin, for giving us this opportunity to set up a team to do the task together. Other than that, I feel appreciated and I would like to thank all my team members who gave good cooperation while doing the work division, and their hard work is highly appreciated. Every meeting was attended by all of them and everyone shared their ideas. Everyone contributed a lot in writing this assignment, video recording and editing. We gained a lot of experience, especially in video editing, communication skills, thinking skills and so on. I would like to wish all of them good luck in the coming semester.